This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray Ray.
Poor Ray Ray, nothing. He loves the Batman. Anyway, and you too. That's why you're here. Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night. Batman Podcast. I am Phil. With me, as always, is Sailor Moon.
That's Lilith Hellfire.
That's right. Tonight, we will cover classic Detective Comics 612 and then some newer issues that came out just this week. Let's see how it holds up. You know, DC still makes Batman books, if you believe it.
A ton of them. It's like Spider-Man or something.
Don't like it. Half their line is Batman. Oh, wait. Yes, there's a ton of Batman books, kids. It's
a lot of mate.
Whoa.
It's a lot of mate.
New 52 almost destroyed us, but they came back.
Sucking the life force?
Yes, New 52.
If they meant nerds' wallets, yeah, that's exactly what they've been doing.
Hello. Walking around with their...
It's a giant-sized man thing. They wish.
Hello.
We can get close enough with a swamp thing, though. So take that.
Batman damned.
It's a giant-sized man thing. He wishes.
Hello.
Now, you know why Selena's cheating on him all the time.
I thought I saw I didn't open it, but I thought I saw some kind of headline. I don't know if they're going to go back and do something with Batman and Wonder Woman, unless it's in that... What's that book? There's a book out. I didn't read it. It's like a future Justice League book or something.
It's how y'all go with the Phantom Projector. Change my mind.
Whoa! With a hologram projector, he is.
Yeah. Just saying, Wonder Woman is too good for Batman in any timeline.
Alrighty, so should we get to the classic issue? Speaking of Selena.
Where's my... I actually love this cover so much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to get it framed.
Oop.
I'm going to get it blown up and framed. I like this cover a lot.
Yep.
Back when Batman comic books were fun and Selena was fun.
Exactly.
Even though they've never really figured out what to do with Catwoman, this was a fun time to be a Catwoman fan.
Oh, yeah. This was like, it was kind of open territory because it's like, this is after year one, and I don't think they had done a ton with her since year one, so it's like...
And they made it pretty interesting with year one, so you were kind of looking forward to seeing how they were going to expand upon that whole origin story. It
was basically like, what are they going to do next?
You don't want to know what they're going to do next.
Oh. But yes, Detective Comics 612 from March 1990. Of course it's me. So yes, written by Alan Grant, penciler Norm Breyfogle, Steve Mitchell inker, Todd Klein letterer, Adrian Roy colorist, Dan Raspler associate editor, Denny O'Neil editor.
Everybody gets the credit.
Oh yeah, because all the way at the right, Bob Kane creator.
Forgetting a Mr. Finger. Hell,
I was gonna say, yeah, you're kind of forgetting somebody there, yeah.
And we won't fix it until 2018.
Well,
when he's long dead and it's like his grandkids fighting for that right.
You know what Bob Kane used to say?
Don't get fingered. Basically. Shameful. But anyway. Onwards and upwards to better things. Cats.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the Broadway show.
Yes, the title of this is Cats. I was looking at the synopsis, and, like, it doesn't do justice to the story. I'm like, we gotta walk this one through.
Oh, I thought I had no doubt in my mind we were gonna walk this
Okay, good. Yes, because it opens with, two muggers on skateboards stealing an old woman's purse and knocking her down. Because it's Gotham. It's 1990 Gotham. Apathy's at an all-time high.
That opening reminded me of, I was like, what is this, a Daredevil issue?
I know. Are they trying to trying to throw you off the scent for a second? Because it's like, look, there's the Alice in Wonderland statue. It's like,
you're like, okay, that's totally not what the cover said, but fine. We'll go with it.
Are we getting Mad Hatter? So.
It's Gotham. It's all the way down the rabbit hole all the time, so.
Oh. Exactly. So. Yeah, they locked the old lady down and 1990s. So they skateboard away with the purse. Batman comes swinging in.
Because skaters are bad, see? Stay off the sidewalks, hoodlums.
And, of course, in foreshadowing, one of them on his back, his shirt says, skate till you drop, as Batman drop kicks him.
Nice. That's what kids deserve. No offense to people who have crotch goblins.
Ew. Then he batarangs the other one.
You all right, Mel?
Then he batarangs the other one right into the woods. Goes flying into the woods.
Not in the face!
Oh! I was gonna, okay, I won't make the joke about how Lilith's never gonna have kids and not in the face. Okay.
Not in the face!
And look at this kind, upstanding citizen Batman picking the old lady up. Because they get one
He's got a thing for old ladies. You think his name was Peter Parker?
Hey-oh! What that punk said about not being safe in the park, I hate to admit it, but he's right. And then she said,
I can't be everywhere at once. Goodness. Well, it's almost like I should have invested money in the police force instead of this stupid bat suit.
Or gave my human shield body armor also.
Ouch.
So, yeah, the old lady says she's looking for a cat. He's like, small reason for getting yourself mugged. But
he doesn't have fur babies. He doesn't understand.
She's like, she always comes home for supper. She's so fussy, you see. All right, swap.
It's like, oh great, I saved a crazy old cat lady. Damn it!
I was gonna say, swap cat for dog, and this is a little hellfire.
My dogs know better. They're home. I don't have to go chasing them. They know.
You know your ass has a curfew.
Let's just say if they get off the leash in the neighborhood on a walk, they're gonna beat me home to the door. They're not outside dogs.
Oh please, people! They eat well. Most of the furniture in her house is for them, not her. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. I literally had an overgrown doghouse. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it. It's fine.
Once in a blue moon, they have to help her bury a body, but besides that, they're pampered.
Small price to pay.
So Batman's pulling the punk out of the trees. He's like, you didn't go down that hard. Come on, get up. He's like, oh man, in there, man. And look, dead body. You can see the ribs. It's been torn to shreds. You can see the ribs popping out and everything.
There's the grotesque. There's the grotesque we're going to come to know and love.
I mean, they kind of do. I mean, you don't, you don't see too much except for those ribs popping out of, where a chest is supposed to be. And some scratch marks on his face.
The implications are there.
Exactly. Then we go to a big house where someone's calling for Rasputin.
Oh, that's never good.
Yeah.
That cage is torn wide open, so
Yep, because this guy's bringing his tiger dinner, but he's gone. Says there's no way to tell how long he's been gone. He could be anywhere in Gotham by now. I've got to find him, but not as Thomas Blake, but as the Cat.
The Catman. You know what? This is the cosplay that I want to see.
What?
Forget your Batman. Forget your Catwoman. Combine it. Get yourself a Catman.
Nice.
Just saying. Like, you want to be different? Whenever the hell we get convention season back, I need to see more Catman cosplay. I need to see more giant-sized Man-Thing cosplay.
Whoa.
Too personal. Sorry. My bad. It's a giant-sized Man-Thing. It's a giant-sized Man-Thing.
But I was even thinking about this. I'm like, do you really strike fear in the people's hearts as...
Some people are absolutely terrified of cats, and rightly so. They're evil.
Yeah, but as a man...
Anybody that's a cat person is psychotic. I'm kidding. I love cats, but from a distance.
Yeah, but as a man...
As long as it's not an orange tabby. And he's dressed as an orange tabby, # change my mind.
And he hates...
Orange tabbies are chaotic. If you know, you know.
Calm as Blake hates Mondays.
Loves lasagna. Secretly, his name is Andrew Garfield.
Oh! But I'm just like, as a man, wouldn't you like want to call yourself Tiger something or Lion something?
I think those were already taken.
Maybe.
You know Gotham has like a trademark on villain names. They were just like, when my son grows up, he's gonna be Tiger Man. Let me trademark that. But hashtag change my mind. I don't know. I feel like Gotham's just crazy and chaotic like that.
But, and again, I mean, okay, and the throw fuel on the fire here. Yes, I read this when this was brand new. Yes, I'm old. Everyone shut up.
I'm so sorry.
Not as old as Ray though. But yeah, I think this was like my first like issue of, this was my first exposure to Catman. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well,
I'm like, a Catman? What?
This is why when you reintroduce a character, you have to be very careful because this is very borderline corny, I do like the character.
I was just like, is this new? Is this old? What is
I mean, it's not as good as Man Bat, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's like the best kind of derivative of it all, but he's pretty cool.
He just has like a giant yellow cat head on his chest.
It's Gotham. That's all I can say. That's his only saving grace.
So he dresses in his Catman costume to go looking for his pet, and then the cops and the reporters I'm assuming Batman called in an anonymous tip on the dead body.
Anonymous, sure.
Hey, Boo, it's me.
Come pick up the trash.
And the Sarah Dolman is the reporter.
And we never see her again?
I don't think so. Yeah, never. I'm pretty sure no. Unless there's something I haven't read, but yeah. But yeah, she's trying to get a statement from Gordon, and he leads on the perpetrator's identity, and he's like, Gordon's like, yeah, we're checking all the zoos, and the wounds are consistent with the attack by a large animal.
But you're sure it's an animal? I mean, it is Gotham. We do have lots of people in animal-themed villainy and heroes. Are we sure?
That is true, but I don't know if she's just looking for headlines or just jumping to conclusions, but she's like, I've heard it suggested that the mysterious Catwoman...
Boo! Get out of here!
I'm like, wouldn't you go to like Croc or somebody first before you go to, like, oh yeah, maybe
well, if they're like cat claws, I guess. And technically she does have those like nails that mimic actual cat claws or whatever.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that's canon at this time, but
she's not gonna like rip a guy's whole chest out. If anything, she would like slash his throat or something, something.
But she's just trying to get headlines. You know how reporters are.
Oh,
I've only met a few good ones in my life, so suck it.
Whoa.
I'm a millennial. You have to remember that.
How many reporters are buried in that backyard?
Who am I, Dr. Doom? I'll let them go on printing their trash, but just know they're on notice. If I could, We Hearted would not be on the internet. That's all that I have to say about it.
I love even Gordon's like, suggested by whom? Well,
yeah, he's calling her a bad reporter.
Well, or that's to say it is possible. I told you we're looking for an animal. When we find it, I'll let you know. Until then, I thank you to keep your...
Although it could be like Buffy. I think it was some people on PCP.
Wow, true.
Oh, you gotta love the first season of Buffy, man. Yes, I'm doing a rewatch. Don't judge me.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Michelle Gellar needs the money.
Whoa.
Shh. We need the money. Gimme. Meanwhile, on a couch in a house coat.
Yes, we have to drag Catwoman into this. Yeah, I think that's the whole report. The reporter's a plot device. Yes. It's nighttime.
Or was it her alter ego? And we never got back, and that's why we never saw her again. Maybe they were going somewhere with that.
So yeah, Selena's not happy with what she just saw on TV.
No, but seriously, think about it. How almost all the other major heroes' girlfriends are like reporters. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, it's possible.
Wait, you're saying it was Selena?
Yeah, she was the reporter. That's why then they decided to drop in. That's why we never saw it again.
Well, she taxed the spoiler. She taxed the reporter at the end, so I don't think so.
It's her clone, man. Don't think too hard about it.
It's a clone.
Clones were popular. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, Peter Parker loved it when Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, showed up at the Daily Bugle, and he's like, "See, look, there's two. Look. You never see me and my buddy Spider-Man in the same room together?"
Jameson going, it's getting out of hand now. There's two of them.
Robbie was like, so Selena gets ready to put her suit on. And then we see these.
Oh, that suit does not look good, though.
That gray one, yeah. It almost looks like a mouse.
I know!
Just the way the ears are and it's all gray. Yeah, it looks like a mouse almost.
Well, at least it has the whip wrapped around it, so, you know.
That's what I'm saying. There hasn't been many appearances since year one, so I think they just want like their version of the year one suit, and it's just, yeah. Even the skirt was better. Even the dress, the skirt, whatever, was better than this. Come on.
I don't think so.
The boots and the skirt.
No. Only men like that outfit, Philip. Your testosterone's showing.
Then we see these two potheads catching cats.
Oh boy, they did that in a round.
Oh man, I don't know if I've ever noticed this before. I wouldn't even have known this on the original reading.
Schrodinger's delivery.
Schrodinger, yes, get it.
This is worse than the phony baloney Falco DeFalco baloney factory.
I was just listening to that today. So there might be cats in there. There might not be cats in there.
Heyo.
We'll have to open it to find out. But yeah, they're getting them for some. What was it? What was this? They're getting them for like the lab or whatever. They get paid.
I'm sorry, but anybody that's testing on cats are idiots. Your findings are skewed, ma'am or sir.
And then of course these idiots are like, oh yes, you know the ancient Egyptians worshipped cats.
And they've never forgotten it. Cats are aliens. Be careful.
Yeah. There was a pyramid that was found. 250,000 mummified cats inside. What they do to them? What did they do with them? Sold them to Liverpool. As what? Conversation pieces? No, fertilizer.
Oh my. I can relate.
Oh.
I love how Batman's complaining though. He's like, stupid. Flooding the park with manpower. I am Batman. I need no help.
Maybe I shouldn't have called Boo.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's up in a tree. Yeah, looking for clues. He's like, why are they searching the park? He's like, it's not going to come back.
Idiots.
It hadn't finished eating either, which means it could be hunting again right now. Then he sees claw marks on a branch, and he's like, Carter went right for this alley as he swings down.
But the next page is great. This is like the cheesiest, most JSA thing I've ever seen.
What, Catman?
Yeah, man or beast, watch out below.
Yeah, he's swinging around in his line. Oh my lord.
He's flipping his way downtown for sure.
I mean, look at that. I mean, that suit's not blending in anywhere. I mean, look at that yellow.
It's not meant to, honey. It's a statement. You know what? Why is it Catman on Legends? That's what I'm saying. That's what Legends needs.
Oh, yeah. They were like, man, you don't let us use Batman? We'll use Catman. Oh, no. Shut up. He's going to show up on Batwoman.
Why'd you put that in the atmosphere? You know they're desperate.
Because Clue Master and Stephanie Brown were on the last episode, so you know it's possible.
Like I said, you know they're desperate.
I know.
Don't give them ideas for the season finale or whatever. The series finale, because season 3's it. But
oh, you know what it's gonna be. They're gonna be like, oh, there's cat-related crimes. It's the legendary Catwoman. But yeah, then it's gonna end up being Catman.
Of course, because it's Batwoman, we're gonna flip it on its head. It's Catman, bitches. Hey, she even falls in love with him. So there we go.
Well, I was gonna say she's not straight. Otherwise, that would be.
We don't know. She could be pan. We need more pan representation or bi representation.
There you go. Yes,
because we all know Sarah's really a lesbian. Oliver was just a phase.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I mean, the whole thing with Kate now. I have no idea what's going on.
Neither does none of the fans do. None of the writers do. It's fine.
I don't know what's going on.
The whole CW as a whole. I don't know what's going on.
She just called the CW a hole.
It's a gaping hole of terrible entertainment that I can't escape.
Okay, don't you dare. I think of that last Daredevil episode, you said gaping hole, and you said I wasn't allowed to use a drop. If you keep dropping the gaping hole, man, it's going to show up.
Let me know if you need a clean drop of it. It's fine.
I love 2 weeks later. She's like,
Save it for the Patreon, though, like I said.
I know. I was going to say, well, 2 weeks ago, she was like, don't you do her use that this week. She's like, it's fine.
It's fine having a gaping hole.
There is a God.
Moving right along before we get canceled. You know it's Batman, so Rob's just itching to get rid of us.
Oh, please. He'll be like,
Phil doesn't say Gotham enough, so he wants to cancel it.
oh, please. I'll put up the link on Monday for an episode. He'll be like, oh, you guys are still doing the Batman podcast?
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
I just love it though. He's just slipping his way downtown. He's like, the thrill of the hunt.
I
The
know.
wind in my face. And I'm like, did you escape Arkham or... Because you don't want the wind of Gotham in your face. I'm just saying.
That's true. It's Gotham. Yeah, you don't want that air in your face. That Gotham air in your face.
Not in the face.
And then we see a cat burglar. Or a burglar.
Hey, did you notice hot tin roofing?
Yes.
Did you notice cat on a hot tin roof? I was like, oh, they're doing the thing again.
So was this Norm just like
This was Norm having fun, bro.
flexing
He's
his
like, put as many cat puns as you can possibly find.
flexing his pun muscle? It's so yeah. The burglar. Oh my lord, this burglar's even wearing like a domino mask. Good God.
Because he's a cat burglar. Get it? See?
We sees a real cat, which seems
He's like, oh, geez, I'm dead.
The cat seems nervous because there's a giant tiger behind him.
That is a great panel. I really like the expression on the tiger's face.
Oh yeah, yes. And of course, Batman and Catman both hear it.
I love how we get the best of both worlds from Flash or whatever. It's like,
Oh.
Oak's coming to save you!
Them both swinging in, yeah.
Yes. Or the Spider-Man point. That was hilarious.
Your name rhymes with mine.
Plot twist. Catman's been here longer than Batman.
Oh my. But yes, we see Sarah Dolman still up to her dirty tricks saying, oh, the zoo says they still have all their animals. It's like, which raises the point. Is a human agent involved? If so, if it is the Catwoman, what are the authorities doing?
Look, listen. It's Tiger King. We all know there's more wild, large cats in America than there are in the wild. It's freaking sad. Somebody tried to get me to watch Tiger King again, and I said, never again. Never again. That was early pandemic. We all lost our minds, and we just needed something to get us through. I don't ever need to see that travesty of a show again.
Is this from the same crop of, oh, Hulk can beat Superman?
No.
She likes some
Tiger King's on a lower ring than Hulk can beat Superman.
People... I mean, she never introduces the men, but I mean, I think she just likes them pretty and dumb.
I do.
Oh,
I'm never gonna learn my lesson, unfortunately.
Mama likes her arm candy.
It's true. Moving right along, this cat is giving them the business, and I love the panels with the cat in it. Even the far away ones are pretty cool.
Oh yeah. But yeah, Batman swings down to try to save the burglar, and and now he tries to drop kick a tiger.
Talk about the eye of the tiger.
Hey-oh.
The thrill of the fight, that's a little, that reference is a little old, but hopefully Rocky transcends all generations. Hopefully. Because I don't want to meet a generation that doesn't like the Rocky movies. There's something wrong with you if you don't like Rocky movies.
Or you at least have to know that song. Come on, kids. But then Batman's like, oh, too late. The poor creeps had it.
That was your cue to leave, sir.
Then the tiger comes after him, and he's like, and that brute's none too happy about having its supper disturbed.
And then he's like, Rasputin, no! And you're like, oh, okay, he's the idiot with the cat in the city. Gotcha.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
Batman tries to swing away from the tiger, and Catman cuts his line with, is that a catarang?
It is a catarang. I want one. Shut up.
Where do you have a Batman clone, sir? His name is Oliver Queen.
I was gonna say his name is Moon Knight, but
Oh!
Ray's not gonna hear this. And you can use that drop. Ray's not gonna hear this. It's fine.
What the F?
I don't know, man. Be like, man, we packed a lot into this episode, right?
It's a lot of meat. Sucking the life force.
I mean, he's got a special relationship with that tiger. I'm just saying. Little Siegfried and Roy, if you ask me.
Whoa!
Rumpy Pumpy.
Oh my god, nobody tell Rob.
Bubble boo boo.
So the Catarang cuts Batman's line and he falls, hits his head, and yes, the tiger's about to maul him, and yes, Rasputin, no! You've been a bad boy. Couldn't wait for your dinner, could you?
I'm just saying, I'm picking up vibes and I don't like it.
Oh.
That's the one fanfic story you will not catch me writing. That's where I draw the line.
Me, wow.
Wow. Get out. Show yourself out, sir. Meanwhile, those idiots are still out chasing cats for whatever reason.
Well, yeah, because they're getting paid for each cat. Yeah, what are they up to, 23?
I love how they're just spitting out random, probably false facts. They ate cats in Scotland?
Well,
nah, they just roasted them.
Well, at least one of them said he took like a history class or something, I guess in college or something.
I'm just saying, not for nothing, history class in America is garbage.
Why? They'll teach you ancient history, Lilith. They just won't teach you,
slavery was a good thing.
I'm
just saying.
Abraham Lincoln.
It was about states' rights. Yeah, states' rights to keep people.
Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, and then nothing happened until the 1960s.
Just saying. Even a college level history courses? No, thank you. I love how it's like, did it work? I was like, oh, they left us on a cliffhanger.
But yes, they figured if they burned a succession of cats for a week or so, the noise summoned up the devil himself. Oh my.
Somebody get little Nas X on the phone, I guess. I don't know.
My lord. Alright, ready for this one? Did it work? No, but it led directly to the invention of bagpipes.
So yes, it did work. Don't at me.
Oh my.
Don't at me.
Then we see Catman telling Batman, wake up. Thomas Blake, Catman. Yeah, this is probably like the first post-crisis appearance of Catman, and I don't think he shows up again for a while, probably till like
a very long time.
Probably like early mid-2000s. When was Secrets? What was that, Secret 6 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he shows up the first time after Crisis, and then he probably doesn't show up again for at least another 15 years.
I mean, what can he actually, didn't he show up on like one of the cartoons? I think it was probably Brave and the Bold.
I think so, probably.
Or The Batman, that one, that terrible one. But yeah, he did show up at least in other media a little bit, but justice for Catman. He's interesting. I wonder why they don't do anything with him.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess this idiot didn't unmask Batman, but he took his utility belt.
Idiot.
And then
absolutely.
And then he tied Batman's ankle to this the antenna.
I'm starting to see why they never brought him back. He did kick the cat, so you know.
Did you miss me? Sure, I missed the plague.
I mean, you live in Gotham, so I would assume one would miss the plague if they lived in Gotham, because they live in Gotham.
We'll get back to me in the 90s. We'll see.
Burn.
In the mid to late 90s. But yeah, he tied Batman up with his own rope, so he can't just snap it. So he has to dance around with this tiger.
They were definitely smoking something, I'm just saying. They're like, yeah, we should totally bring back Catman, man.
Yeah, man. Batman can fight a tiger, man.
Smoke did you
Tell me this wasn't from a smoke. This idea wasn't from a smoke circle. I'm just saying we have to get somebody from that crew on the line one of these days.
Smoke did you be?
We got to find Alan Grant because I'm not sure. I think Norman Brayfogle may have passed away. So
yeah, I think he did. We've mentioned that.
Yeah, we got to get Alan.
I said anybody though. The pencilers, the colors, the inkers. Somebody has to know something.
I know. Man, let's bring back Catman. Yeah, get up there and Tiger, man. You know what they probably never done? Catman and Catwoman in the same issue.
Far out, man. Yep, that's exactly how it went. Changed my mind. And then here comes Catwoman to the rescue, though, at least.
Yeah, because Batman's dancing around with this tiger and then...
And for those of you that don't know why Catwoman has a gray suit in the animated series, now you do.
Yeah, ooh, nice. I bet it looked better.
I've actually had people ask me that, and I'm like, because it's from the comics? Not very popular run in comics, apparently, I guess. I thought everybody knew that. I mean, the belt probably throws them off, but yeah, that's why it is. It's an homage to that.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like a, stuck up fancy man, but it's like, if you like Marvel and DC live action stuff, I'm not saying you have to read every comic in existence, but, maybe try a handful of comics.
It's not for everybody. Because, like I said, MCU characters, this is why I don't like the MCU. I love Hawkeye. I love Hulk. I love Black Widow. And those are the characters that got done the dirtiest. And, did Thor really need to be an Avenger? We couldn't have found somebody a little more obscure. I'm just saying, the people that they picked.
They eventually, they pretty much went the original Avengers. They just replaced Ant-Man and the Wasp with Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yeah. But now we're going to get it, apparently, so.
Hey-o.
So we'll see.
Yeah, but if you don't read comics, how are we raising this next generation, Lilith Hellfire?
Well, honestly, Batman fans, they can just watch the animated series.
True.
It'll be fine.
True, because
that holds up. Nothing else really holds up.
They did adapt some of the actual comic issues for that series too.
And they gave us Harley, and I'm still waiting on somebody to adapt Red Claw. I'm just saying, such an interesting, foil for Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Instead of her being a mobster, I really do like the idea of her being like an animal rights activist, because we have Poison Ivy, so it's like, yeah, it's only natural.
I'm surprised no one...
Justice for Catwoman, honestly. They have just been so wishy-washy with this character, but she's such a badass.
I know.
This could have been the movie, actually. Should have been Catwoman versus Catman. That should have been the movie.
But yeah, so she finds them and she sees Batman go fighting this tiger. Oh, look at it! Look at him going all Nightwing on that tiger.
I know! Got the little,
Yeah, wait. Oh, I think he took one of the antennas off the roof. Yeah, he broke it apart. Oh, and then look. Here comes Catwoman. Uses her whip to pull Catman off the roof.
They're those stupid guys below.
Look at that. They get a literal no.
Yeah, I guess that's where the idea they all have 9 lives came from. That's funny as he's falling.
I know. Because, yes, Catman hits the roof of that truck. Looks like a delivery truck.
What the hell was that?
That's me, man. Look, they see Catwoman up on the roof. A giant cat.
Get us out of here, man.
I know.
Yeah, these guys are smoking weed in the company van.
Well, yeah, I think the one like...
It's like a Scooby-Doo episode. Zoink, Scooby! Get us out of here!
Didn't the one say, like, he borrowed, like, his dad or his uncle's truck or something? So, but look, yeah.
Like, honestly, more side adventures of just random delivery people in Gotham. They should make, like, a whole anthology series.
Smoked you be?
But, man, the guy takes off in that truck before the other ones even get... He's, like, trying to jump in the truck.
I love how Batman's, unless I want to end up on the menu, I'm going to have to get over this. Because he's bad. He's in a bad way.
Well, he's we see some blood, yeah, because the thing's been, like, ripping his legs and stuff. He's like, I can't keep this up for long, and the Rasputin's not even phased. So he says,
I love how Catwoman's just like, beautiful. I wish I had one.
Ooh. Which one's she talking about?
We'll never know.
So, yeah, she's watching Batman and Tiger. But they're both big enough to look out for themselves.
See? I'm just saying, they're making it ambiguous.
So Batman...
Oh, he's doing the He-Man. He's riding a tiger, and I'm just like, sometimes I wish I was one of those crazy kids who would just break into the zoo and do dumb stuff like that. That's like a dream. Just ride a tiger. I do live in Florida. Don't look at me.
There's
true. Reasons. I fit in here sometimes.
Oh my god. Let's see if the bat can ride the tiger. So yeah, Batman wraps
He pulls the He-Man without the saddle though, so that's very impressive.
Well, he wraps that rope around the tiger's neck. He's like, I don't want to kill you. Give in. Give in. Trying to choke him out. Look at that face.
This is a little erotic. I don't know how I feel.
I was
going
gonna say that's your new profile picture.
Taming a wild.
But yeah, so the two potheads stop. What was that? Whatever that cat thing threw at us went through the roof. Uncle Ernie will kill me if his van's trashed. All right, so we're gonna get the payoff for the Schrodinger's deliveries truck because they open the door, all the cats come flying out. Then they see Catman. Oh, geez, it's a judgment. Oh, please don't let it get us. I'll never sell another cat to a research lab as long as I live. They just take off.
That's hilarious.
And that's the last we see of Catman.
Meanwhile,
oh my God,
take care of this terrible reporter.
I'm just gonna have to tell Ray to listen to this issue. This episode, I'm just waiting for him to say, "There's a Catman."
Yeah, man. There's a Catman.
Yeah, man, Catman.
We should give a better issue for Catman, though. To be fair.
Well, in the future, we'll have to do more Catman.
But first, Plastic Man.
Oh. So yes, the reporter gets her due because as she's doing her report, yes, Catwoman pops out of the tree.
Out of the trees, bro.
I love how Catwoman's like, yeah, I don't have time to say Batman from a tiger, man. I gotta F up this reporter.
She's like, I do not eat people. Not unless they make me angry, of course.
Who is this? Lilith Hellfire?
Oh, I could never eat a Floridian. I'm not trying to die. Florida's basically just Gotham. So, you can't really drink the water. Definitely don't eat the people that live here.
Bunch of fatty tourists.
No, they're more like old people. And I just don't like the medication. You probably don't want to do that either.
Probably pretty stringy and tough.
You know what? I would eat the New Yorkers, though.
Whoa!
Yeah, New Yorkers are the worst. No offense.
Slow down, Army Hammer.
Allegedly.
Police over here. She's over here. The Catwoman. And the police run over there. There's the reporter hung from the tree by her upside down with her own microphone cord.
Burn.
And
then Gordon's like, my boo, he's bleeding.
Yeah, Batman comes in. Yeah, all wounded up to the cops. Batman.
And he's like, no, that is not a joke.
Batman, what's left of me? It was a tiger. You'll find it on the hot tin roof on Elliott Street. No, that is not a joke.
Lux cat food.
Yes. At the end, we get a male reporter, Andy Weber.
I love how Selena's just like, yeah, I showed that bitch. She'll never work in this town again.
But the tiger's been captured and is being taken to the zoo. Then the police are searching for Thomas Blake for questioning.
Honestly, that's not even how it works, though, because zoos' habitats, for the big cats especially, like, you can't just throw any random tiger in there. So they would actually probably have to call, like, another sanctuary or zoo to see if they had space.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if they're just, like, holding them till, they find a home for it or whatever.
But those doobie heads probably don't know that, so... But this is a cute little ending. I do. I do like it.
Our own reporter, Sarah Dolman, has been taken to Gotham Hospital suffering from shock, a result of her brutal treatment at the hands of the mysterious Catwoman.
More news after this. Is your cat a closet tiger? If not, switch to Lux Cat. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, it just ends with Selena.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. The neighborhood cats will come. I don't want to.
Just get Selena and her cat at the end.
Justice for Catwoman, like, honestly, though.
Man,
if you think Sue Storm gets it bad, Catwoman has it way worse.
That last panel, I mean, I know we're doing short hair at this point, but why did they give her, like...
She looks like Colossus's daughter.
Exactly, thank you. That's what I was about to say. I'm like, why are they giving her Colossus hair in this issue?
They were still finding their way with the artistic direction for a lot of things. I'll let it slide.
I mean, in the next 2 years, she'll get long hair again.
Because femme fatales have to have long hair because it's a whole toxic masculine thing.
Well, I mean, yeah. Remember, by Nightfall, she gets her own ongoing series and those basketballs on her chest. So
her and Power Girl could have some discussions about bras for sure. So we do have some new Batman, Bat Family related things to discuss.
Yes. All right, where do you want to start? Did you read all these? The three of these?
I did. I didn't pay for them, but I did read them. Let's save the best for last, which was Batman Urban Legends number 3.
Okay.
We'll save that for last. You can pick from the other 2.
Here, do you want to do Batman the Detective number 2?
Yes! This was surprisingly, refreshingly good.
Yeah, did you read the first one?
No.
Okay. I mean, it kind of said, I mean, they kind of explained it in this issue, but yeah, there's like a
But
big...
you had mentioned it on tape, so I felt pretty okay with just reading
I mean,
issue 2.
basically, it's like a big plane crash. People are killed, and someone leaves Batman's name, and it's set in the future, so it's like Batman sees this report, and he's like, you know what? Alfred's dead. Everyone else I worked with is gone. He's just basically him in the manor.
I'm just saying, Henry Ducard, really, bro?
I know. But it's like issue 1.
Are we doing this?
So
Are we doing this?
So I don't know if he's left Gotham for good, because at in issue 1, he's just like, there's nothing to keep me here. I have no one left. You know, I'm never going to completely eradicate crime. So yeah, he just like packs up and leaves Gotham.
Let's go on a fancy European road trip.
Well, he's trying to solve this mystery. I know, and I'm like, this is the like you said, I'm like, this is the future. I'm like, Henry Ducard's still alive? Wasn't he like way older than Bruce?
I mean, Lazarus Pit water, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, at this point, I think Bruce has some gray, but I think, yeah, Henry Ducard.
It's his son plot twist, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, because they're almost the same age in this issue. I'm just like, really?
In a world with Lazarus Pit water and the will, in the will to live, I just don't even blink at it anymore. But I heard a lot of critics really liking this, and that's cool. But I don't want this to be canon.
No,
so.
I mean, it's a 6-issue miniseries. Yeah, I mean, if it's like an Elseworlds or something, yeah, that's fine.
No, but if too many people like it, they tend to make it canon, and I don't want that. It's good, but let it not be canon.
And just like the outfit Batman's wearing in this issue, I mean, is this, because of Snyderverse?
Of course it is. I mean, they thought that was going to be a bigger thing than what it was. So, this stuff gets planned out in advance, to say the least.
Yeah.
But I do love the artwork is great. I do like that. So shout out to Andy Kubert.
Yes.
It's very rich, and they're very different uses of the color palette than most Batman books. They're very experimental in this book, and I like that.
Oh yeah, but
not a bad way to spend $3.99. Definitely.
I was gonna say, any guesses on who this female, the leader of the bad guys? Who is that, dressed as like a Batman or a Batwoman?
It's Stephanie Brown, bitches.
I was gonna say, I was waiting for you to say Talia, and I was like, "There's no boob window."
Better yet, it's Carrie. I bet you it is like somebody from the past. I'm just saying was done dirty and wrong, and they too escaped to Europe to live out their fantasies.
Yeah, the longer they go with like giving someone a name, I'm always like, oh, it's somebody we know.
Absolutely,
just like Charlie.
To be fair, it's only issue 2, but I just you get that feeling.
Yeah, which is like Charlie and I was telling Charlie the other day. Did you see Black Widow? They put up all the character posters with the actors' names on the top of it, except for Taskmaster. There was no name on there.
But we know who Taskmaster is.
Well, I was like, are they going to pull some kind of plot twist? And is it going to be somebody we've seen in the MCU? Or is it just going to be like a thing where we never see the face and it's just going to be like stunt guys?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, yeah. Why go that extra expense getting a named actor when you can just do stunt people?
Or unless you just like pay somebody to do the voice, like Vin Diesel and Groot, it's just like get someone to do the voice and then just have
or Bradley Cooper and Rocket.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. All you need is somebody's voice if he never takes the mask off.
True. Skeletor's uncle, so true.
I mean, I hope he has some kind of voice. I hope he's not just like this like silent guy the whole time.
I hope they don't give us Weapon X, where he's got the mouth sewn shut.
Exactly.
We riot.
Well, I said if this was enough, if it's enough of a flashback, maybe that's Bucky.
Why you gotta be like that?
I don't know. Winter Soldier wore a mask. Oh.
Exactly.
All right. So you like the Batman the Detective then?
I do. I mean, it's something that I would rather collect and trade than read every week, just because it's like, it doesn't actually mean anything because it's an elsewhere tale, you know what I mean? But it's good, and he's actually being a detective, and there's a mystery. All the elements that you like to see in your Batman books.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right, so should we do the Joker?
Joker number 3, the only book I'm really actually invested in, ironically.
Oh my.
Well, the more that like I said, it makes kind of sense in the world that we live in, but I think $6 is way too much for the Joker book. I will say that.
But you get the Punchline backup, Lilith.
I said what I said.
I know.
But, we got James. Does Sam have to be there?
What?
No offense. No offense to Sam Johns, but I'm not liking the vibe he brings to the table.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it feels like he's definitely holding back James Tynion. I'm just saying. Because I'm used to his writing, and I can tell that he wants to do more. He wants to say more.
Exactly.
Because Joker, it's a hard balance, and he's definitely balancing it. And like I said, there's a reason why Punchline was created, and I feel like they're going to definitely probably kill off the Joker for a little bit. I just feel like that's where we're going.
They've been teasing a rogue's gonna die soon, so
and all this promotion of Joker, with Joker Wars, his own book,
and
all the merch, it's just starting to make sense.
Oh yeah, they've milked this cow horribly, and again, it's like imagine if you do Death of the Joker, how many variants can you sell for like $10 books and
at least 52.
Oh yes, exactly.
To be fair, 80 years of Batman, 80 years of Joker.
Or, hey, because 52, not only DC, but 52 cards in a deck.
Boom! Oh, God. Did we give them the idea? Was it us?
Oh, my Lord. Is this when they bring back the holographic covers and the variants? And...
the comic book industry is already in the toilet. Why not? But I don't know. I kind of like the vibes. I like Jim Gordon in this book. He's really the selling point of this book as far as I'm concerned.
Well, he is basically the book at this point.
And it's just like, why did we use Joker to backdoor a Jim Gordon book? I'm so confused.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. And there's also a mystery going around here. And it's just interesting.
Do you think it would have the book would have done as well as it has if they would have been like... Yeah, this is Gordon's book, and it's him hunting down the Joker.
No, absolutely not.
Well, there you've answered your question. Why did we backdoor a Jim Gordon? Use the Joker.
But people are also thirsty for a GCPD book again, and that's why we're kind of getting the GCPD TV show over on HBO Max as what Gotham was supposed to be, aka.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
But yeah, no, I'm really liking it. The Punchline backups are not doing it for me. They're not doing this character justice. Like I know a lot of like the TM backstory about Punchline, and they definitely pulled back on what they wanted to do with this character for whatever reason. And so it's kind of like very annoying to me. This is not quite what they really wanted, but it's what they're allowed to do.
I don't have the problem with Punchline that Charlie Esser has, but it's like, especially in these backups, she takes down Orca in this.
She was supposed to have her own book, so make of that what you will.
But I'm just like,
and these got turned into backup stories.
She just seems like the magical flavor of the month all of a sudden. It's like,
she is definitely a Mary Sue, but that's what the kids like these days.
I know, but it's like, it seems like she can take down anybody, and it's like, even, I don't think Harley at her height was at that point.
Oh, she was.
Okay.
Let's not. She does now. Has Punchline earned that benefit of the doubt? No, she hasn't.
No.
That's the problem with Punchline.
By the time they made Harley the indestructible Harley Quinn, she was a household name.
Exactly. And Punchline is no Harley Quinn at all.
If you're not reading comics, you don't know who Punchline is.
Definitely not. But I love the cover. Like, the covers definitely pull you in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's more Jim Gordon than anything. So if you were hesitant, like, I don't know if I really want to read a whole book about Joker, don't worry, you're not.
and again, spoilers. Are we getting a Jim Gordon Joker team up next issue?
Okay, so this is basically issue 3, the end of the first arc. So we're swinging into, obviously, issue 4 has to be the team up. If they're going to keep it formulated, because it's only 12 issues, right?
I'm not sure. Did they say?
I feel like I read that somewhere, but maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think Joker's an ongoing story. I think it is a limited maxi series.
Unless they can do a completely different story later. Yeah, it can't be ongoing.
Yeah, so that's the way that I'm reading it, at least, and that's the only amount of issues I'm giving it.
Maybe that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run this out, and then this is gonna run right into Death of the Joker or whatever it is.
Well, fingers crossed. But yeah, no, it's still pretty good. But I do feel like the writing is being held back for whatever reason.
Again, are we dragging it out for the
It just doesn't feel like James. Like if you were reading the Batman stuff, this just doesn't feel like this feels like he was guilt tripped into writing.
Oh
this
yeah,
book.
I mean seriously, I mean he probably could have did this in a 4 to 6 issue series, but they're probably like no, can you drag it out to 12?
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah.
But I know his writing and how he really doesn't like to drag things out like that. So
And the Daughter of Bane.
I like it. Don't judge me.
Ooh, do you?
I do.
Nice.
So
is that?
I mean, if you're gonna be cheesy, be cheesy.
So
lean into it.
I mean, we haven't got a ton with her, but is she an upgrade from the original, from Dad?
Absolutely. At least she's not sitting around watching TV.
True.
And that's the thing to do these days. Turn the villain into the female version, and at least it's his daughter.
Yeah. True.
Very Ravager-esque, if you will.
Exactly. But I mean, you know what? I didn't want to like this book, but yeah, I'm here for it.
It's surprising. It's surprising.
Exactly.
It's not what you would think of a Joker book at all.
Well, no, like we said, it's basically Jim Gordon's book.
So that's very like, oh, thank God. They're not that crazy. There's still hope for them.
I mean, basically with Barber running backup for him and stuff, I mean, it's basically Jim Gordon, Agent of the Bat.
The best Agent of the Bat.
Yes. Well, better
Azrael could never.
I knew you were going to go there.
Hashtag still bitter.
Don't be the troll.
Did you read? I know we didn't. Did we put this on the list? Future State for Gotham #1.
I didn't read it. I was up in the air trying to decide if I wanted to read it. Did you read it?
I did. Because like Gotham is its own state of mind. The city is definitely a character, and it's got Red Hood, so
Yeah, I might have to pick that up. Was there?
I liked it. It was interesting.
Was it just Jason, or were there other stories in there?
There's other stories in here.
Okay.
But yeah, it feels like it's going to be another gauntlet. I feel like other people that want to that could possibly be heirs to the Bat Throne are definitely going to show up. That's the vibe it's giving. It's giving very no man's land,
Well, in the Future State issues, he was kind of helping the Peacekeepers hunt down the vigilantes until they turned on him.
I think he's repenting for that, because y'all know I didn't read that. So it feels like very much repenting for doing all that.
Well, they double-crossed him and tried to kill him, too, almost, so... Yeah.
Okay, then this makes sense. This fits right into it then. So if you did enjoy that book, it seems like that's definitely a continuation of that story, and it's the redemption part of it.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to soft reboot, almost trying to fold some of that future stuff stayed in, like even in Green Lantern, they're trying to lead you toward where they were going in Future State, and so
okay,
yeah,
that makes sense from what I'm reading.
Yeah, some of the books they're trying to go there.
And it's for people that I'm not very familiar with. Maybe they wrote the Future State books and stuff. I don't know. But, I like their writing. They're, DC definitely needed some fresh blood. And from the new names that I'm seeing, they're doing a good job with the next generation DC stuff. So.
I mean, yeah, most of the, all the Bat books, it's except for, James, it's, some, new blood. And, I mean, it's different, but it's not bad. I think it is,
It's needed. It's 2021. It's needed.
It's a breath of fresh air, yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend at least picking up issue 1 and seeing if the vibes are right for you. The artwork is really good. It's very gritty, very year 1, but without all the angles, if you will.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to run to the store this weekend and get that little.
Yeah, I think it's worth at least reading once and see if you want to keep reading for sure.
All right, so should we get to Urban Legends #3?
Oh my God. See, this is what I mean. When we were talking earlier, last week, I think it said, what we needed was more Legends of the Bat. And this is definitely Legends of the Bat vibes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. I like it a lot.
Well,
it also reminds me of that episode of the Batman animated series where they're just telling, stories.
Well, and again, too, I mean, it's the first story, Batman and Red Hood's by Chip Zdarsky, so...
Yeah. It's oh, look at Chip go. He's so busy right now. He has that creator own thing. He's doing a few other things. And we just couldn't be more proud of Chip.
I mean, I think he's done a few things I know over at Marvel, but I think he really shines on like the street level stuff, like Daredevil and like this Batman story. Even his
people that write Batman and Daredevil. Wonder if he'll ever get to do a crossover. I was reading that today after I reread the script for 380, getting ready for that time of the month of DG Chichester.
Oh, that's right, kids. Stay tuned for the devil you know.
But we also have the Daredevil Batman crossover coming up too, so I was just like, what? I felt like reading it today. So.
Both of them, yes. So what did you think of the Red Hood story?
I think they're trying to reboot the character for whatever reason. I thought that he was perfectly fine. He's wishy-washy, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, ever since New 52, they've been trying to make him, like, part of the bad family, you know? But it's like, well, he's killed a bunch of people, but it's like,
I mean, quiet as his couch, so is Batman, but it's just not as explicit. And he does use guns, which is, like, the huge no-no of the Bat family, but he's the black sheep. What do you want? He wants attention. He wants Daddy to spank him for being a bad boy.
Hell.
Sorry, Freudian slip, I guess. I don't know. But those are the vibes I get from, like, post good parts of Red Hood and the Outlaw.
Yeah. And again, I mean, I think I don't know if that's what Chip's trying to do. It's like, because we get this orphan kid and, you know, that's like, oh, he never had a chance. His parents suck and stuff. And it's just like, are we trying to draw parallels with Jason where it's like, well, yeah, he's kind of a jerk half the time, but it's like, is it that he never really had a chance and, you know, his parents were the worst and then
probably.
You know, it's bad enough. His parents were bad enough, but then he gets dropped into Bruce Wayne's world, you know.
But no, let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the Outsiders coming back. Okay. So.
Oh yeah, because they're, you know, we had the series. It was basically, you know, Black Lightning, Katana, and like some of the bad characters like the Signal and Cassandra Cain. But yeah, I guess they're going old. You know, they're going somewhat old school because looks like the Outsiders are setting up Black Lightning, Katana, Metamorpho, and then they're gonna bring Duke in like they had, and then there's a mysterious fifth member, but you're gonna have to wait for the fall, kids.
Exactly. I do like the Red Hood and Batman are kind of like fighting over, you know, the orphan kid, and it's just like, well, he's got a temper because he was, you know, his trauma. He has trauma, and he's never been to therapy. You guys treat him like poo. You try to out him out of the family, you know, like he needs to be reined back in.
I mean, he literally died.
And then, you know, the whole trauma with the Joker War thing, that just brought up fresh wounds and stuff. So it's like, can we get this kid some help? Can we actually love him? And then it's just like, yeah, give the kid to Leslie Tompkins.
I mean, that's what me and Kristen talked about. Like, Dick Grayson needs to go back into therapy. I think we just need an issue where, like,
the Bat Fam goes to therapy?
Yes, exactly.
You know what? That would probably sell. Gen Z loves therapy, so that would probably sell.
Or just get all the Robins in there, and they're like them trying to convince Bruce.
Oh, they could do it like in the cartoon. Have Black Canary be the therapist. I'd be here for that. She gets it.
But do it right. Do not do it like Heroes in Crisis.
Boo! Don't ever mention that book again, bro.
Don't. That was your one strike, Tom King. Never again.
Well, and that was contractual obligation. If I ever saw contractual obligation.
Okay.
That was not his style. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'll stand up for Tom on that one for sure.
Justice for Wally West.
Yeah, that come on, we all know that they've been treating Wally West like the redheaded stepchild. That was none of Tom King's idea.
Yes.
Unless it was, then we're gonna have to fight, sir.
So what did you think about the Lady Shiva story?
Like, they're just giving us all the stuff that we've been wanting. Like, who was even thinking about Lady Shiva? Nobody, but they gave it to us and it was good.
I mean, she was in that last Outsiders book for a little bit, but yeah.
I said it was good.
And did you get I don't know, sexual tension vibes off this Batman Shiva fight?
There's always tension between whoever Lady Shiva's fighting, so more Lady Shiva. Like, she should have been in like the Birds of Prey or something.
Is it possible to redeem her?
She doesn't need to be redeemed. We just need an unapologetically bad female character. You know what I mean? She's not even bad. She's just kind of like an anti-hero to me. She does what she wants. So if guys can do it, if we can have Deathstroke and people are trying to make him all heroic for whatever reason, Lady Shiva could definitely be that.
You're right. I mean, it's like a kind of like a quote unquote Lady Deathstroke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we love making, female versions of things, and they ruined Ravager, so.
Well, no, I mean, don't make her literally Lady Deathstroke, but just like kind of in that vein where it's like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever the F I want. And
if it happens on the side of good today, fine. And if it doesn't, oh well.
Yeah. I'm not going to try to take over the world, but, if someone wants to kill me, pay me to kill a bunch of people, okay.
Exactly. I mean, come on, we live in an amoral capitalist society at this point. Like, yes.
Exactly. All right, let's get to the last one, the Grifter story.
So good. I don't know, like this whole book was good, but I think this was my favorite.
I don't have a lot of history with Grifter, but they are so trying to make him a thing now. I mean, he made a few appearances in the regular Batman book. Future State, he made a bunch of, he was like in backups and all over the place.
Are you feeling like they're pushing an agenda, or do you actually think you could learn to like the character? Because I think I like the character.
I think there's potential here. I'm willing to wait and see what they're doing. I mean, it could go either way for me, but I mean, if they do it right, yeah, I'm here for it. Because you think they're trying to add Grifter to the Bat family, or at least agent of the Bat? Because Batman even shows up and it's like, I want you to work for me.
I feel like something's gonna go haywire. He's gonna be a bad guy, but I'm hoping that that's not the case.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they want to make him like a competent character. Then other times, again,
it's very Punisher vibes. You're absolutely
not
right.
even Punisher. I get like Deadpool vibes, but like kind of warped Deadpool vibes.
I could see that.
Because it's like, he's like immature half the time. It's just.
Oh,
like,
is this the Deadpool Spider-Man? Is this what DC's doing?
I don't know.
Let me take you under your wing. We don't kill.
Oh, you could be one of the greatest fighters in the world, but you don't take anything seriously.
Now that you mention it, that might be the vibe that they're going for.
I mean, yeah, it's just, they kind of do it with they try to do it with Harley sometimes, but it's like, yeah, I kind of get that. You could see him throwing out the quippy one-liners and.
I mean, this is a lot of bang for your buck, though. So
oh yeah,
I appreciate
yeah.
it. $8 in case you kids were wondering.
Exactly.
I mean, but it's 4 stories, so it's $2 a story.
So I bought the first one. I'm like, do I really want to buy this every time? But and then I read the first one. I was like, okay, it caught my interest, especially.
It's not on the pull list, but it's definitely if I have the extra $8, I'm gonna buy it.
Especially that Red Hood story by Chip. I was like, okay, this has got my attention.
They're gonna have to do flashier covers for sure, though.
Yeah, and there was variants because I believe, did I get the variant for this? I saw at least 2 different covers for this issue in my shop.
Oh, okay. I got the regular one where it's just Batman on the backdrop.
Yeah,
in the gray suit.
So I got the Batman and Grifter one. I thought this one looked a little cooler, so I was like, okay. So I mean, I don't know if they did. They must be doing variants for every issue because I mean, issue 3 and they're doing a variant.
Well, it's Batman and it'll sell, and people on eBay will buy them up. So
I was gonna say first one. I know they did.
Yeah, that might be their thing. How they're making extra money too,
to
keep the quality up because there's so many writers for the stories. So that could be a thing.
Yeah, the business is very weird right now because my guy was telling me this week like he only ordered like a bunch of like Heroes Reborn issues because a lot of people didn't order it. But he said issue 1. He still had issues left over. Issue 2, he sold out. He's like, I sold more copies of issue 2 of Heroes Reborn than issue 1. I was like, what's up with that?
Well, maybe they were trying to see if it was good, and then they like, if you're like me, and you get on Twitter, and you see your favorite reviewers go, okay, it wasn't that bad, and people just want to jump on the bandwagon. Because, like, if you're old like us, then Heroes Reborn, I don't know about all that, I'm going to wait it out.
True.
But yeah, the business has been kind of like that for a while, like since the pandemic. People have been kind of like iffy on number 1s and stuff.
Oh yeah, like that Batman Fortnite number 1. Like I think they said was.
Well, it was Fortnite, so I already knew it was going to sell. It's basically their new Injustice line.
Well, it was for the
genius.
Well, it was for the code too. So I think it was some kind of Harley Quinn code for the game or something. So yeah, it was like going through the roof.
Yeah, I don't need those codes.
I read them on DC Universe Infinite because they put them up pretty quick, but yeah, issue 3 is coming out. Is it next week? I think. Yeah, but that's the Batman vs. Snake Eyes issue. So
Yeah, that's going to sell out, I guarantee you.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a pretty okay time to be a Batman fan. They were kind of off the wagon and they were kind of on my bad side for a while.
Well, Joker...
They're kind of like rebounding.
I think the Joker war left a bad taste in people's mouths.
Yeah. That really pissed me off for sure.
I mean, right now, Gotham's a dangerous place because the police have orders from the new mayor to, like, try to, like, arrest every vigilante, including Batman. Good
luck with that. They're better funded than you are. Good luck with that.
And their new Commissioner Renee Montoya.
The hypocrisy of it all.
Well, you know, like what was it, before Joker War? Or Bullock was commissioner, and I think Gordon might have been back for 2 seconds, and yeah, now it's Montoya again.
I mean, at least Bullock, she's supposed to be competent, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I just wish they would get rid of all the future state stuff, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's gonna stick, so stop trying to make it stick.
Yeah.
5G was a bad idea. It's leftovers from the Dido, so
again,
stop.
Yeah, like short term it might take off, but yeah, it's not gonna last long term, especially when
at the end, look what happened in New 52. Look at Rebirth. We're going back to basically pre-crisis history because that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, once they turn over the creative teams, yeah, that stuff's going away.
It better because, like I said, like you guys thought I was crazy. I'm like, oh no, that 5G stuff, they're still pushing it, just in a different way.
Yeah.
Future state, ta-da!
They're trying to sneak stuff in. Yeah, like this is how we're gonna get the future state because they're even like teasing like we're getting a John Kent Superman book soon. So
who was writing that again?
Tom Taylor.
Oh, okay. It might not be that bad then.
Yeah, again, trying to get us closer to future state.
Well, but at least that's a natural progression. That makes sense. Yeah. Some of that future state stuff was stupid.
Well, we're getting that, and at the same time, Superman and the Authority.
Well, we know who we have to thank for that one, so.
Why? Oh, I thought that was going to be an ongoing. I guess it's only like was it 4-issue miniseries, I guess?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So.
I think they heard the fans. They're like, oh, we better make that 4 issues. It's just not my hashtag, not my Superman. Hasn't been my Superman for quite a while, so.
I mean, he's going to be on the same team as Manchester Black. I mean, okay.
Okay. What is this, Supergirl?
Grim and gritty. I mean, are we trying to turn Superman into Batman, kind of?
Thank you, Snyderverse. See, y'all always want the Snyderverse, but you don't want the after effects of Snyderverse. Great job, kids. Great job.
Oh, please. Anyone who wanted this, well, the majority of people who wanted the Snyderverse ain't reading the comics. Come on.
Tyler and James would like to have a word with you.
I said the majority. I know those two are reading comics.
But yeah, I don't even want to talk about Superman. We're going to have to do a freaking long box and boob windows about the state of Superman and have Tyler around.
Hey-o.
Sure. So, yeah, that's almost as bad as Wonder Woman at this point. So
yeah.
But on that note, we should probably go.
Yeah, we're over an hour. All right, kids.
Pay the rent and let's get out of here.
Yeah, real quick, let me pull up the schedule.
Homework?
That's right. I want some feedback. Ray, Russell, come on. Next week, that Legends of the Dark Knight #1 comes out, so we can cover that too with whatever we're.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited about that. If Urban Legends is anything, I can't wait for this one.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we'll cover that new one next time, kids, and or the episode after. But yes, next time, Batman: Shadow of the Bat 50 through 52.
Boop, boop, boop.
That's right, and then in 2 weeks,
magic number. Take a drink, kids.
That's right, and then in 2 weeks, Shadow of the Bat 56 through 58. Let's talk about smoking.
I wonder what could happen.
Talk about smoking doobie. All right, so yes, send your thoughts on all those. Hey, and send your thoughts on all the new Bat books. We'll always read those. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow We Are the Night, the Batman podcast on Facebook, Twitter. Find links to all of the various social medias for all the shows, links to this YouTube channel, links to merch, links to the Patreon. Just more and more shows getting added to that Patreon. Get on board. Everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And please, please, please remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some fancy headphones so you can have sharp hearing like a tiger.
I was going to say, hear that tiger sneaking up. And
it's the ear of the tiger.
Oh.
I'll show myself out.
And do it better than the reporter and hunt a killer.
Oh, burn. Get your facts straight with Michelle Gray. She can always use some help. It's an escape room in a box. Total fun, whether on a date or by yourself.
And if you want something to read, go pick up Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. Learn all about podcasting from the experts and Robert Southgate.
That reporter getting it wrong. Southgate.
So go pick that up and everything else on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and that fancy man in his yellow suit, cat suit, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain.
If anybody was going to cosplay as Catman, it would be Rob.
So says Master Doom.
You're weak sauce.
I don't know. We might be able to get a Charlie Esser to do a Catman.
Mark my words.
No, ambush bug.
Oh, can I do ambush bug? All right, Lilith, where can people find you?
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. Not making content on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire 69. Also not making content at Lilith Hellfire 69 on Instagram as well.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
Oh my god, yeah, stop the TikTok. She went down a goofy rabbit hole today. Just goofy.
It was a joke. Like, I literally go, don't at me. It's a joke.
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
The more you think about it, the more it makes sense. I'm just saying. This is the conspiracy that I'm here for. Goofy as a cow. Hashtag fight me.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Hit the music.
Hit the music. Alright, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, come back next time. Shadow of the Bat 50 to 52. We'll talk some Legends of the Dark Knight #1. Yeah, 2 weeks of Shadow of the Bat coming up, and then 3 weeks, but coming soon, our episode of the Eclipse crossover.
He hates me.
Hey, I'm punishing everyone with that one, man. Even Kristen has to do an episode of that. Come on.
Spread the pain around.
Green Lantern episode. Hey man, Russell will find comics for this thing. He's excited.
You know, one day we're all gonna gang up on you, folks.
Hey. Oh man, we did a whole Tiger episode and we didn't say
Wild like an animal.
That time was trying to make Joker nuggets out of Batman.
there's always next time. Remember? Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same Bat channel.
The Batman podcast.
We are the night. We are vengeance.
And Schrodinger's Tiger.
Hi, I'm one of the High Priests of Khonshu Ray, and I have the sacred privilege of providing you, the loony listener, with a podcast honouring Marvel's very own Moon Knight. So join me and a host of others at Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or support the show by becoming a Patreon member. Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. It's time to get your Khonshu on.